Hi, my name is Pip. I'm one of the physios from Sydney Advanced Physiotherapy in Linfield. In this video, we're going to be talking about the importance of your cranium, so your head, in sports. Your cranium is extremely sensitive and the bones of the cranium should move, but the movement that they have should have a specific pattern to it. The points at which the various bones in the skull join are actually called sutures, and there should be a little bit of movement available at the sutures. Now, all the movement I'm talking about in your cranium and of the cranial bones is very small, but it's very important to keeping the balance of pressure in your head right. Why is that so important? Well, you have a lot of blood vessels that go up into your head and they take blood in and out of your head, and it's really important that you have that flow in and drainage out balance right. If anything impacts this, it can have really significant effects. It can affect the health of your brain, your mental function, your mental health, and you can also start to see some congestion build up, which can often contribute to headaches. You also have lots of cranial nerves and they impact the muscles of your face and eyes, and they also affect your senses like smell and taste. The function of these nerves can be really significantly impacted by any cranial restrictions or poor alignment within the bones of your skull. There's obviously also the aesthetic side of things. So when there is a restriction within the cranium or poor alignment in the cranium, we often see that it affects people's smile and whether it's symmetrical or not. And it can also affect the eye size. So commonly people will tell us that whenever they take photos of themselves, they always notice that one eye looks smaller than the other. The cranium also houses your brain, which is a really important part of your nervous system. And so what that means is that problems up here can affect other areas of your body really easily, including your muscle function in other areas. You might be wondering how your cranium could get compressed, or how the movement of the bones of the cranium could get restricted or altered in some way. There are lots of reasons. Nasal and dental surgeries, orthodontics, hits to the head. It's something we really commonly see after a whiplash, even when there hasn't been an impact. So when you've been in a car, and we all have had this happen before, where the car has stopped suddenly and your body's been thrown around, but you haven't actually impacted the car ahead of you. That can put tension within your nervous system as well. And any other traumas that put tension within the nervous system, such as falls to the bottom, head hits, disc bulges, epidurals, whiplashes, the list goes on. In sports such as rugby, unfortunately, concussions are something that does happen. There are concussion protocols, particularly in higher levels of sport, where they monitor your pain, your dizziness, and your mental health, all of which is super important. Unfortunately, cranial work is not commonly part of concussion management. The side effects of multiple concussions, such as chronic pain, changes to mental health, and the development of chronic diseases are well known. The aim should always be to do everything possible to minimize the effect of concussion, and that should include cranial work by specifically trained therapists. There is research that shows that techniques called craniosacral therapy, visceral manipulation, neural manipulation were actually all really effective in helping people who were diagnosed with post-concussive syndrome. This recent research showed that these therapies helped people reduce pain, improve range of motion, improved memory and cognition, and it also improved sleep in people who'd suffered multiple concussions. If you've had a concussion or you've had orthodontics or any of the other issues I mentioned before, it is really a great idea to get your cranium checked. If you play sports such as rugby, where unfortunately concussions do happen, it's really important that you pick up the phone and come in and see one of our therapists that does cranial work once you're out of the acute phase of that concussion. If you have any questions about this video or how the cranium can impact other areas of your body, then please get in touch with us. You can do so by commenting below, you can call us on 94164410, or you can get in touch via our website, which is sydneyadvancedphysio.com.au.